Welcome to The Identity. Thank you for tuning in. Today we are here at Uhuru Park. This is the last episode of this season. The season we have been discussing is on depression and religion, and specifically on religion is how does religion get to respond on questions on depression. Today we'll be discussing on how we the youth respond to societal expectations and family expectations. Before I get into close this episode in style, let's get onto the streets and learn what people know about this. Karibu.
Generally, in most cases, the society has a wrong perspective about youth, because this is the age where we normally tend to be naughty, stubborn, and do all kinds of things, such as drugs and whatsoever. So this brings tension to the society, and yet they expect a lot from us, which we don't deliver. I think as the next generation, the society expects us to be the future, so they expect us to be cooperative, engage in societal activities, like maybe being leaders at various levels as youths. The society expects us to hold the morals of the country because we are the future generation. So they tend to expect too much from us being the future holders of today. Yes.
Do you think we are achieving it as the youth? Do you think we are probably achieving these expectations?
These expectations are not as easy to achieve. Being the environments around us, for instance, we are now surrounded by internet. Internet is everywhere, and you pretty know what internet has brought for us. Social media, Facebook, WhatsApp. You tell that in the morning when we wake up, there are a lot of things we first do before even we do our general makeup or maybe take a shower. You first check how many likes are on your WhatsApp or your Facebook, how many people have seen your status. So these tend to take a lot of our time, and we've tended to be a little slower than the world expects from us. Yes.
Now, as a youth, what would you tell that parent who's watching and probably the expectations to their son or daughter is just way overboard? What do you tell that parent?
Pardon?
What will you tell the parent who has expectations which are way overboard for their son or daughter?
All I can say is that many times we as youths, we know what we want. We have our own desires. However much maybe a parent may want a child to be a doctor, yet a son wants to be a musician. These days there is no way you can stop such a child because the laws are actually too protective of us. So all I can say is that maybe you can try your level best to advise, to give all the necessary guidance you can, politely, not show the son, give examples of successful people to your son. Maybe they can pick a picture. You yourself, there is no way you are going to tell your son or daughter, I want you to be a very good boy, I want you to be, yet you personally, maybe you take alcohol. So you have to give an example so that at least your son or your daughter will pick a leaf and be like, no, I'm ashaming my dad. I want to be like my dad. Yes, so all I want to say is that let parents also be exemplary, be that leaf their children should pick and like, I want to be just like my dad. So, yes.
Thank you so much. Unafikiria society na expect vitu mingi au kidogo kutoka kwa vijana?
Sana.
Mingi. Kama gani?
Silikwambia kwa maybe society za kuwa expect maybe mentorship. Kuna nyoyo society imepeleka shule. Kuna wale shule hajapeleka shule, si ndio? Sasa ukitoka shule maybe hao shule hajapeleka shule. Unakuja na mentor venye yani jinsi ya kuishi pia. Unajua watu wengi wamepotelea vitu mingi sana, vijana wengi. Sasa tunataka maybe kama unajua effect za hizo mihadarati maybe unawaambia hivyo tu.
Unaonaje? Society ina expect vitu mingi kidogo kutoka vijana.
Mingi sana.
Kama gani?
Unajua kama sisi vijana ni ile tuko na nguvu baada ya kufanya kazi. Society naamini tukienda out ku work tunaweza come back in society, then ile tunaweza saidia unywajiezi, vitu kama hizo. Yani we can be, naweza sema nikiwa pengine mkubwa kwa familia naweza kuwa role model wa kijana mdogo mwana ananifuata. True hard working, naweza sema hivyo. We expect to be hard working in society.
Nikuulize wewe, unafikiria vijana tuna meet to these expectations?
Yeah. Kama sisi vijana tunafaa kubadilisha society yetu, kwa sababu wazazi wetu wameishiwa nguvu, so that wakipeleka shule we have to work hard so that we can change our society through that hard working. Yeah.
Sasa kama tuna meet these expectations, mbona basi kuna wale vijana wanasema ati hizo expectations ni mingi? Kuja tu karibu. Mbona unafikiria vijana, mbona kama tuna meet these expectations, mbona basi tuseme hizo expectations ni mingi sana?
Si ni obvious ni mingi. Juu sasa tuna expect vitu mingi sana.
So kama ni mingi hivyo, are we fulfilling all of them ama ni kidogo?
Tuna fulfill kidogo sana. Juu kuna zile vitu zenye hatuna sana, ndio sababu kama lack of capital. Ndio kuna vile lazima capital ikue ndio fulfill. Wewe enda tu hivi alafu unasema maybe unataka hii area yetu unataka maybe kuanzisha biashara, maybe unataka kuanza shule ya maybe ya watu walemavu au special school, maybe nianze orphanage. Sio unaona pesa au utajisaidikaje? Ni hivyo tu.
Wewe unaonaje?
Mimi naona the society is, yes, it's expecting more, but we can do to our ability kama vijana. Ile tukisonga at least we move with steps. Kama tuseme mimi niko na dream ya kufungua shule ya kusaidia orphans. Sina uwezo. That's why ninasema tuna work hard pole pole. Tunakaa in society, we build a little bit, then we go back hivyo. Tuna fulfill pole pole, hatuwezi fulfill yote. Tuna fulfill to our level yenye tunaweza. Check.
Unaonaje? Tumalize.
Mimi pia naona tu ni hivyo tu.
Do you feel like the old folk are expecting too much ama expectations zao ziko tu sawa na sisi?
The expectation is just, according to my opinion, I can say the parents, of course, expect much from us because we are the generation that is supposed to give rise to another generation, and they expect us to be more of supportive to everyone, the society, the community, because as you hear, everybody says we are like the next generation, we are the future leaders, so that is it.
What are these things that our society expects from us?
They should expect things like, if they support us, we can be productive, yeah, and we support the next generation so that they follow us, yeah.
Kama hizi expectations ni more BV, are we meeting up to them ama bado?
For now, we say no.
Why is that?
Looking at the support, of course we have the support from the parents, but of course the society doesn't give so much support in terms of like nurturing. Of course, you see, yeah, according maybe education, everybody sees education is just a way to success, yet not everybody is educational oriented. Yeah, you find that now people get lost into some various things, you see, yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, support tunapewa, lakini na wazazi, lakini sasa hawa watu wa huku hivi nje chenye tunafanya wanaona kama ni mbaya.
Nini tunafanya ni mbaya? Nyinyi ni mbaya.
As in wanaona hizi vitu sisi unajua we are different na wao, hii society hawa different age from us, wanaona si vitu tunafanya ni mbaya, lakini sasa si tunaona ni normal. Yeah.
Hizi vitu gani hizo unasema hizi zenye wanaona ni mbaya?
Hizo vitu wanasema mbaya, kaa tukienda tuseme, unaona hizi ma concerts hizi, sasa hizi zina support watu kama ma upcoming stars, zina support. Tukienda hizo concerts zinawalipa, au vile tunawalipa wana avoid drugs, hizo vitu, kuiba. Yeah.
Sawa. Well, so what do you think the society expects from vijana?
The society expect a lot from vijana.
What are these a lot? Is a lot nini?
So what I can say that the society expect from vijana, we have what it takes to bring the government or the society at pace, right? So when the vijana are educated, the society will expect a lot from us. So we need education, yeah? We need jobs. So when we get jobs, we bring back to the society. When we don't have jobs, we bring problem to the society.
Let me ask, do you think as youths we are fulfilling these expectations?
Yes, we are fulfilling this expectation, but the problem is there is a lot that the government did also to do for us. Yes.
For example, what is this that you expect from the government?
Creation of job. Like, for example, I'm in college. I've done my coursework, right? When I get out there to look for employment, will I be able to get employment? Or will I be going tamaking 10 years, 2 years, 3 years without getting employment? What should we do as vijana to lift ourselves? Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nashukuru eh? Sawa.
Okay, society, the first thing, society na expect ati by the time nimefika age limit kama ya 25, watu wa home wanataka nikuwe na drive, unaona? Na at the same time, hapa nje pia hakuna makazi. The second thing pia, tumekaa mchuo tusome, alafu unatoka unaambiwa enda uanzie job. Na wale wasa wanatuambia tuanzie job, wenyewe wameandikwa kazi, si ndio? So tunaona si fair washinde wakitudramia into our mind, tunafaa kuwa self-employed, whereas wao wenyewe wako employed. So wanze na example, wasari hizo job zao, they waende kwa self-employment, alafu sisi kama vijana, we will follow being self-employed. Hakuna si poa, watuambie gospel ya self-employment, na pia wao wako employed. Alafu hiyo pressure ati by the time tuko 25, tunafaa kuwa tuna drive, tukuwe na wife, sijue tukuwe tumejenga nyumba. Unajua sasa nikitaka kubuy land, labda ni buy Machakos. Tajengaje nyumba Machakos na niishi Nairobi, eh? So hizo ni expectations zingine, wame raise the bar too high for us men. I'm sure mimi age yangu sasa tuseme niko 22. Ile rent nalipa tuseme ni around 8,000. Niko sure budangu ilikuwa ni salary yake akiwa age kama yangu, ama pengine hata hakuwa na job. Hakuwa hata na job. Lakini wana expect by the time natoka campus nafaa kuwa niki-afford kuishi standard fulani, unaona? So hizo bar wametrazia very high bars for we as young people. Zenye to some point they are unreasonable kulingana na the hardships. So the bar has gone higher and the hardships are also high.
What do you think?
I think the society expect a lot from youths, as you have said. Ikilinganishwa, let's say umetumwa university ukuja usome, so the society expect you to give out a direct, in the society, you just give to the society directly as after your graduation, which is not possible, because you can see the economy we are raging in. Things are very tough for youths to swim in. There are no jobs, there are no opportunities, and if opportunities are there, they are just there for those who have got fathers. So I think the society should try to measure low what they're expecting from youth. If we have to deliver, then well and good. But if we fail too, we should not be blamed, because it's not our fault. the situation to be as it is. And I would say, as you have said, the issue of you are expected to drive on a TX or a V8 just after graduation. My friend, hata hujanunua VIT. Yani, somebody just expect you to become so much established just after your graduation. And there's what I would say that the society does not set anything for youth that will come and invest in so that we can give what they want. So, as my recommendation is, at least the society can try to give us a platform that once youths are graduated, once they are done with the university and education, at least there's an opportunity somewhere that you can come and venture in and at least give back to the society as they want.
Alafu niulize, is there a possibility yenye hii pressure inaweza kuwa ni sisi tumejiwekea ama it's purely from the society?
Okay, to start with, tunaweza sema, okay, social media has played part, yeah? Because unaona the issue of having people flashing out their lifestyle, unaona, where they go out raving, the houses they are living in, okay, introduction, there are more people having iPhones and everything. At least peer society, your pressure, sisi kama mayouth, we are inducing it on ourselves through social media at some point. At some point, naweza sema social media do play a big part. Juu unapatanga someone flashes a picture being in a high place and they just being into that high-end hotel just for one day. And then you imagine this person lives in that high-end hotel, unaona. So you start dreaming and craving for that lifestyle, but it's a lie. They were just there for one day. That's not their lifestyle. So also, the society, especially through social media, is part of the pressure that we as the youth are inducing on ourselves. So partly it's for us. Partly it's our fault. Yeah.
Still, I would say, yeah, I will accept with that. Partly it's our fault because I will back to the countryside. Mazi, you see, you just go and meet a young child who is 16 years old, bearing pregnancy. And you come in town, you meet with somebody who is harder inch, bearing pregnancy. So I'll say to some point, we are raising up a generation that will never depend on itself. Because there are no jobs, there are no opportunities. The Kenyan curriculum is, you cannot depend on it so much so as they can give you what you want. Relating on the fact that they have introduced CMPC when it was not there, let me say so. And still it will take some time because the effect taken back in class 3. So I think we as youth, we are overcommitting ourselves to many things that are causing pressure to ourselves. Because once you are in campus, uko na watoto watatu, you get, so, and you are depending on a parent, you know. So I would just say it's very good for we youths to take caution of what we are doing because we are inducing pressure to ourselves.
So una feel society expect nini? Ngoja kwanza. Una feel society kuna expectations kwa vijana?
Mimi sioni.
Hakuna expectations? So si tuna exist tu.
Najua washa give up na sisi juu ya starehe, raha. Kuna maneno mingi sana watu early pregnancy. Vitu kama watu washa give up na sisi.
Okay, so now si tushitu vile tumejifikisha.
Liko tu hapo tu yani tu. Bora wewe isonge. Hata wajukuu wamekuwa wengi hata kuliko watu wanazaliwa na wapata ni masingle mothers. Sasa unaona vitu kama hizo. Magonjwa zimekuwa mingi vitu kama hizo. So watu wana nini yote kutuhusu yani. Kama kwa youth kama kwa ukisema 100%, kama 10% ndio wanaweza yani wanategemea watu lakini hao wengine wote wame give up tu.
So what next?
Sasa pengine tu hizi machannels kama hizi za media manini zijaribu kuencourage my youth. Jingi nje kuna majob, sasa ingi umekufa moyo.
Fiti manze. Fiti manze. Fiti manze. Okay. Interesting. So niulize, wana feel society iko na expectations ziko too high ama tuko too sawa na expectations?
Youth sama.
Do you think the society iko na expectations ziko too high ama ziko too kawaida for the youth?
For the youth, you see these days, I think in the country that we are in, youths are not considered. Because if you see a youth anajikakamua kumaliza school fees ama yani anajikakamua kusoma, but even after graduation, we are not considered. Those who have money or the families that have maybe connections are considered. Maybe you can even pass with maybe a first class or maybe a second class upper division. But unfortunately, even if I present my certificate with all the qualifications or with all accreditations, still I have to tarmac, because I have talked to my friends. I have experienced it. I have just seen them. Like I have a friend who graduated last year from the University of Nairobi. He had a first class, he had a second class upper division, but up to now, he's a driver. And he later on anapewa squad. So the expectations from the society to the youth now, I don't know where. I think tuko down sana, hakuna venye wanatu consider.
So now, do you think sisi kama vijana tuna meet his expectations, ama the fact that we are not considered atuzi meet?
Yeah, I think we have all those qualifications or all those conditions that are necessary. Maybe to fit in a situation like that guy. He had passed well. He was among the best, but the course that he was doing, you see, there's not. I think the course that he was doing, he was among the best. Yeah, and he has told me he has been looking for jobs. He has every opportunity that comes out, he applies. But up to now, no. So I think even interviews, and after they have been called to do interviews, but after that, nothing. And what he has from maybe those who have qualified, maybe they had to chip in something or cough out something. So I think we already have the qualifications, because many youths there, if you just see them here walking, they have all the grades and they have those good grades, but unfortunately for them, nothing.
So what then can you tell the society? Inastahili kutupeleka pole pole ama tuishi tu sawa vile tumeishi sasa?
Society, I think my friend,
What do you think?
What?
Or what do you think we can tell society? Ikuwa pole na sisi ama?
The society should be ikuwa pole na sisi. Yeah, because the pressure they are giving us and the opportunities are very high, but the society is pushing us to go away from them because of that pressure. Yeah.
Asante bana. Nashukuru bana. Kuwa na siku njema eh? Fiti. Guys, truly the society expects a lot from us. But again, let's get to see what the ladies have to say. Una feel society con expectations Thank you so much. Una feel society con expectations ziko too high au ziko too low kwa vijana?
Expectation ya society kwa vijana nika iko too high. You wana expect vitu mengi kwetu and they are putting less in trying to promote the expectations that they have on us. So kitu yenye iko ni inafaa wa concentrate more kwa my youths, yani wa put more effort in the youths ndio wapata hiyo expectation wanahitaji kutoka kwetu. Yeah.
Nikuulize, wana feel kasi vijana tuna meet to the expectations kwa society?
Actually, to our opinion, yes, but not to the society, because the expectations are too high. Yes, they don't give us the support.
Hii too high ndio gani mzee? Hii too high ndio gani?
Like you see the music, like the ethic, they produce music while they say it's not yes, to the society, in that they ban it for exposure. Yeah.
What do you think? Unaona these expectations?
Sikuelewa swali hebu.
These expectations ni unaona society na expect nini kutoka kwetu?
Basically in expect sisi like to break through in life. Lakini sasa pia kuna challenges, so like for example kama si ma students hapa hivi tuko na issues yenye inatuba kupata quality education. Yeah. So hizo issues ni kama maybe residence, nini, transport, nini, yeah.
So now what can you tell the society at large? Juu hizi ma pressure yenye mtuwekea?
Like the society, I mean the elderly and the young, they're expecting something from the youth. They should not have so much expectation or less expectation. Let things happen the way they will. I mean, if I'm not going to be successful, let it happen. So, and if I'll be successful, let it happen. Let them not pressure us to be so much successful, and yet we have less influence in making ourselves successful. Thank you.
Amazing. Probably, nikuulize, is it possible that hii pressure saa zingine si ndio tumejiwekea ama tu ni society ndio inatuwekea peke yetu?
Yes, it may be to ourselves or as a result of the society. Either parents put up more pressure to us. They tell us, do this, like your passion is in music. Yet they tell you become a doctor, an engineer. So you go to school, you just read for the sake of reading. Mm-hmm. After getting the degree, you go and do what your passion tells you to do. So they should support us in what we do. Yeah.
What do you think?
I think pia ni sisi kwa sababu time nyingine kuna kuanga nayo haja ku fit in. So like pia unakuwa forced kujaribu ku fit in na maybe yeah.
About
kujiwekea ama ni society ndio imetuwekea?
As much as the society is trying to put expectation on us, we also have our own expectation that we're trying to meet in our lives. So as we are trying to meet the expectation, they should let us meet to our expectation first before we meet to other people's expectations. It should be you before the others. So when my expectation is not what you expect, then I might have met my own expectation, but not the society's expectation. So my own pressure is not so harmful to my expectation, but the society's pressure might influence my expectation. Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much manze. Nashukuru bana. Nashukuru manze. Have a good time. Do you think the society expects too much or too little from us vijana?
In my own opinion, I think the society expects too much on the youth. In terms of the society expects the youth to be good role models to the other people, and sometimes it's challenging since there is peer pressure on the parts of the youth from the others, so they cannot be able to live accordingly. Then sometimes the society expects the youth to come up with new job opportunities, which is somehow difficult since there's a lot of unemployment in the society.
So nikuulize, do you think sometimes hii pressure ni sisi tumejiwekea?
Hii pressure? Yeah, I think ni kujiwekea because sometimes we try to emulate what the other youths in the other countries are doing, and so we try to live according to their standards, which is not good at all. Yeah.
So tuache kuekelea society tuanze kujiekelea ama ni nini?
It is two way. Both the society and the youths ndio wako na that challenge from both. Yeah.
So lastly, so tunazambia nini society? Wakuwa wapole ama ni aje?
Or the society needs to talk with the youth so that they may waelewane. Sasa okay, the society and the youth wasikilizane. The society should not always blame the youths. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Vijana. Society yenyewe iko na expectations kwa vijana.
Ni mingi au ni kidogo?
Ni mingi sana.
Kama gani hiyo sasa?
Kama
niambie tu za ile pressure na feel
bado kama watu kama sisi, mimi ni student. Sasa bado after umesoma lazima unaenda una give back to the society. Sasa vitu kama hizo sasa ndizo ziko. Kuna wale watu wenye walikusupport, ukaenda shule, hivyo vitu kama hizo sasa. Unaenda una give back to the society.
Ona feel je pressure iko ama kuna?
Like kuna pressure kwa society. Society ndio ina expect vijana. But pia society kuna na venye high feed vijana walete expectations zenye wanataka. Unaona? Like a society, mimi naweza sema like our government ni ka society around us. Government haitaki aina ile msukumo wa kutaka kuensure vijana wanapata ile space ya kujiexpress. Vijana wanapata ile society ya kupractice hata talents zao. Hakuna ile build up ya talents na abilities kwa hii society.
So sika vijana tuna meet to these expectations.
Inalingana juu kuna wale bado wanaona ni kama inakuwa burden kwao. Kurudishia bado society na bado huwezi kuwa umeona effort amemake kukusaidia ufike mahali fulani. Unaona inakuwa ngumu bado kumrudishia. Na sasa kuna wale bado unajua bado unafaa unaonyeshwa ni nini nimekufanyia. Hivyo ni nini hapa hivi nimekupeleka hivi na hivi na hivi. Kwa hivyo ndo maana hata unafaa uni appreciate sometimes to come.
Unaonaje Mzito?
Yeah, we as a gentleman tuna meet these expectations. We are meeting these expectations, but the sole things that we are lacking support from the ground. Yeah, because even if you have something to say, then you're not given that chance of expressions and expressing your abilities on how you can transform some of the issues and things to do with the society. Then the society lacks that of course idea like and talk of support. Then you totally down. You're totally down on it. Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for your insights. Fiti manzi. Siku njema bana. Fiti. Karibu manzi, niulize, wana feel society kuna pressure ama iko na expectations mob kwa vijana?
Yes, so many. Yeah.
Kama gani?
I feel the society feels that the young people needs to improve their way of living and what they do in this life by engaging in productive activities that help in the production of the country basically. Yeah.
Niulize, unaona kama si vijana tuna meet to the expectations?
The expectations, I don't think. Why? Because utapata most of the expectations ni zile vitu zile happen during their times. But times change and new things come, people evolve, so I don't think we are meeting the expectations. Yeah.
So we are not meeting to the expectations kwa nini sasa specifically?
Okay, the current generation, we have different hobbies, different likes, different way of entertaining ourselves. So according to us, it's the best, but to them, it's not.
So now, tutadu aje sasa?
Considering the generation gap, I would also desire that there will be that close connection between our parents and the young people and the society at large, so they can help the young people by giving them counsel and advice on what they feel. And when the young people try to do something, the elder people should offer a hand and give them a bit of support to see to it that the youths make it in life.
For me, if you can't beat them, join them.
Say that again.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Thanks, Wanzi. Thanks, Wanzi. Thanks, Wanzi. Do you think the society has expectations on us as youth?
Yes, definitely. And there are a lot for us young people. And I guess the expectations are different, placed on youths on different countries. But here in Kenya specifically, it's almost the same thing, but we live in different times and different economies. So they are not logic, according to me.
What are some of these expectations?
One of them is to stay in school and study courses that maybe you are not interested in, and expecting you to get a job immediately afterwards. And in Kenya, that's sort of different because we finish school and there are no jobs. So that is one of them that's just insane. Yeah.
So, do you think that being one and many others, do you think that we are trying to meet these expectations?
In one way or another, because it's just not the society per se, but the society close to us, which are parents and siblings and friends. So yeah, I think we try our best to meet them, and sometimes things don't work as we want.
So what would you tell, because I believe we are all part of a large society, so what do you tell the people who are probably inserting this pressure to us as youths?
It's time to stop and to have an open mind and to allow young people to be young people, because there comes a time where you're just not young people anymore. So yeah, I would advise anyone to just let them be young. Of course there is guidance and mentorship, but just let people be young when it's their time.
Do you think the society expects too much or too little from the youth?
They expect a lot. Too much. They have put a lot of expectations. Finish secondary, go to college or university, get married, get a job, get married, have children. My day doesn't happen that way.
How does it happen?
Unapandia basi mali umefikia.
Okay, amazing. And let me ask you, do you think the youth are achieving these expectations?
No, but I think it's also a time when you have realized you don't have to live with those expectations, because everyone is different and our timelines are different. You don't have to be stressed because maybe by 30 you're not married and you don't have children. You don't have to live by those standards anymore. You set your own standards and live by them. Yeah.
So how do we deal with the society?
Do things at your own pace. Because let me tell you, you will do things to please your mom, your sisters, your aunties and everything, but you're the one who is stressed. They're not the ones who are stressed. So for how long do you continue pleasing people and not pleasing yourself? I think at this moment in life, please yourself, do what is right before the eyes of God, do what is legal and do what is right by you. Simple. Simple and clear.
Thank you so much. Have a good time. Thank you so much.
Yes, I'm a parent. Yes. Of 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. The eldest in Form 1. Yes.
Have you had the complaints that state that that our parents expect too much from us as youth?
Yes, of course. It's because of what they are experiencing, the interactions they have with people outside. They do that because of peer pressure and all those kind of things. So when you try to give them guidance and rules that can help them to live their lives, they see that as too much. You are infringing. You're getting into their space, which they don't want you to get into. They want to make these discoveries all by themselves. But you see, as parents, we have a responsibility to guide them. The Bible says that when you teach a child in the way that he should go, he will not depart from that path when he grows up. Okay?
As a
You need to
parent,
just persuade them. It's about a moral persuasion and all that kind of stuff. And they will buy into it. You don't have to force them. In fact, it is trying to force them, the whipping them into, that makes them try to stay away from the instructions that they should be given. But if you try to persuade them into it, I believe they will listen to you. You see, you have an authority over your children. Okay? So if you talk to them, they should be able to do what? To listen to you. You don't force words into them. You can't force words on things into people and they will accept it. No. In fact, they will resist it. Yes. So it's about moral situation. I think that's it, isn't it? But youth are youth, isn't it? They will keep resisting.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your
bless
time.
you, Marquesa.
Asante. Wow. Well, it's amazing. Thank you so much for being with us through this whole season. Thank you for watching The Identity on the Street edition. Now, this whole season we have been discussing depression and religion. Now, we are going for a break, a seasonal break that will take us 2 to 3 weeks. Then we'll be back with a bigger and a better season. For the faithful viewers, nitawamiss, of course, but we are going to work out on a better season that is going to address youth issues and have youth discuss about them. Until then, stay safe, stay blessed. The Identity will be back to you on season 6.